Dopies, it's your fashion best friend, and I'm back with another video. If you're becoming a dopey, welcome. If you've been a dopey, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little question and answer. I did ask y'all to ask me some questions so I can provide you some answers, and baby, y'all did just that. Okay, so before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell on so you're notified each and every time that your girl blows a vlog. And most importantly, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your fashion best friend. Now let's get into it. All right, question number one. Question number one is, what is your favorite shaper? So as far as shaper, to be quite honest with you, I don't wear a lot of shapewear, but I will say a lot of the shapewear that I have, because it all came from collaboration, is Shapelex. If you want to, go to the link in my description box and click it. And I have a direct link to Shapelex, and you have a discount code of YFBF22 to save 20% off your purchase. So, yeah, I'm not quite a shapewear girl, but if I do wear anything as far as shapewear, I will wear my faja, or I'll wear the little shorts that fasten up and you zip them, and it gives a more seamless look to your clothes. But other than that, 90% of the time I don't wear shapewear. But thank you for that question. The next question say, what's your fashion inspo, whether it be people, plants, tech, or whatever? So to be quite honest with you, my fashion inspiration is probably quite awkward, which is perfectly fine. But my fashion inspiration is my parents. Neither one of my parents put that shit on. Neither one of my parents care too much about the way that they look. And me, I like to be the difference. I don't want to look like what I came from, not for a second. So I make sure that I show up for myself. Now 99% of the time, baby, I don't look like this. But when I do, that 1%, but that 1%, I'm gonna put that shit on, because 99% of the time is my 99% of the time is what my parents look like most of the time. And I don't like to look like that. When I step out, I'm gonna step. When I'm in the house, I'm gonna look like I'm in the house. I don't want to look like I'm going somewhere that I'm not. But yes, my parents are my fashion inspiration. I hope that answered your question. Next question is, what's your biggest influence for content creation and what keeps you going? So that's a two-part question. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the first part of it. My biggest influence for content creation is being able to make an impact in the world. Beyonce's song "I Was Here" is like my motto of all mottos, and I want to be impactful. I want to show the girls that no matter what shape, size you are, you have the ability to put that shit on, be confident, know that you're beautiful. And if anybody could be an encouragement, inspiration, push, or motivation, I would love for it to be me. I just genuinely believe that if I can do it, so can you, and nothing in this world should stop you. So that is my influence with content creation. And then you ask, what keeps me going? What keeps me going is the feedback that I get in my inbox, the way that people say that I inspire them. It lets me know that what I'm doing is actually working. And that right there is purposeful. I love to be purposeful. I love to be intentional. I don't like to just do things because other people are doing it. I'm not that girl. As I said before, when I started doing this content creation thing, I was depressed. I had just had my surgery. I was very, very unfamiliar on how to dress the new body because I was so adjusted to the old body. So I literally just started making videos. And it was really just like a reminder to myself. And with me reminding myself of who I am, what I can do, and how I look in this new body, it started inspiring and impacting other people. And with that, it let me know that I was on the right path, and I just made a career out of it. Yeah, that's it. Next question is, I'm a BBW and I need a good workout routine plan. What would you suggest? The first thing that I say, the BBW, let's just throw that out of the window. Let's just say that you're a woman that wants to make more healthier decisions. That category just grinds my gears. Like, we're not doing that. So as a woman that wants to make more healthy choices, I say if going to the gym is not a thing for you, focus more so on allowing yourself to be some ounce of active, whether that's going for a walk, whether that's walking up and down stairs, or playing with your dog, something that allows you to be active. For me, I am a gym girly, even on the days that I don't want to be, but I can't honestly say it's working for me, and I know if it's working, it'll work for me. It'll definitely work for you. It will require dedication, determination, confidence to keep going, consistency. All of those things do play a major factor in making sure that you're able to get the results that you're aiming for with your workout routine. I will also say I haven't made the best choices as far as what I eat, but I don't eat or consume a lot. I do say take out like fried foods and sweets, breads and pastas, if you can. I do say don't do it cold turkey. Do it in moderation so you can kind of wean your body off of it. Now I will say 100% you don't have to cut out everything. Do it in moderation and do it in small portions. If you can properly portion your food, you don't have to stop eating a lot of stuff that they tell you that you don't need to eat. But I definitely hope that helps. Those are things that I've done on my behalf. I do work out and consume a lot of water. Now, I do have my days where I don't consume the amount of water that is needed, but I do make sure that I get some in my body. I do say make drinking water priority first, because you never know, you could be carrying a lot of water weight and not as much fat as you think you have. So I hope that helps. Next question that I have was, how was my cosmetic surgery experience? For me, it was cool. I wouldn't say that I was a person that was in a lot of pain. What I would say is I was severely uncomfortable. It's totally different. Like, I didn't start having like butt pain until I started sitting down. Now sitting down for the first couple times felt like my booty was like a balloon, and the more pressure that I put on it, it was bound to pop. I struggled with boo-booing. My first boo-boo was hell. Now, it was hell. I will say that was probably the worst experience that I had. But all in all, my cosmetic surgery, my BBL, let's put it that way, my BBL experience was not bad at all. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, for sure. I do have on my YouTube channel my entire experience from me having my BBL, from the day that I had surgery, recovery, and even updates up until I want to say a year. So you can definitely check that out for more detailed information. I'm like almost 3 years post-op, so I don't remember everything, but I do know that it wasn't a bad experience. Question is, do I want kids? Sometimes I do, because I get so caught up in everybody else's kids, and I know that I'd be a great mother. But on the other part, it's like sometimes I don't, because I enjoy being free and doing what I want to do when I want to do it. Now, I will say when the time comes, because I did say tell my wife I would give her a child because she wants to be a mom as well. I'm not going to be the mom that needs babysitters. I don't need a babysitter to go out of town. If my baby can't go, then I'm not going. I want to be that type of mom. I don't want to have like birthday parties and stuff, because to me, birthday parties are for everybody else. And it leaves room for disappointment. And I'm just not here for that, being that I've experienced so much disappointment in my life. I would just rather not put my child through anything that they don't have to go through. But yes, one day I do plan to have a child with my wife. But to be honest, I'm not in a rush. Next question is, have you ever been with a guy? Yes, I have. I haven't always been gay. I didn't decide to date girls until I was in high school, well, the 11th grade. And then for years, I was still bisexual. Before I ever got married, when me and my wife separated, I was dating boys. I wasn't dating them. I was just fucking around on them. But I knew who I wanted, so I didn't take them serious. And I pray to the Lord, they didn't take me serious either. But yes, I have dated guys before. Okay, so the next question is, would I ever have a threesome, and if so, would I include a dude? So to answer both of those questions in one, no. I am very, very selfish when it comes to my wife, so no. And then secondly, I don't just allow myself to have sex with anybody. I've never been that girl. I don't have a large number of sex partners over the 31 years of my life. I'm adventurous for sure, but only with the person that I'm dating or with. And other than that, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. What made you start YouTube and social media? That's a good question. Social media, really, because I just, at the time of me starting social media, it was like a nosy thing. I wanted to see what everybody else had going on. And then eventually I got into wanting to take my own pictures and do my own videos. And like I said earlier, getting where I am now was from me being depressed and wanting to prove to myself who I am, what I'm capable of, and it really just became a thing. As far as YouTube, I've always wanted my own TV show, and I feel like YouTube is the ability to have your own TV show, but you're the producer, the creative director, the editor, and the motherfucking star. So it's like what I've always wanted, and I do still want a TV show, but YouTube is there for me. I have a lot more control of what it is that y'all see versus other people being in control and editing and making things be what it ain't. And I just feel like too, I live a dope life. I am a dope person, and social media only gives you so much of that. Even no matter how many lives you do, how many videos you post, how many pictures you post, people really don't get the real you or your personality through those things. And I feel like with YouTube, it gives me the opportunity for y'all to see me in a different light versus what y'all see on social media. A lot of what I do on YouTube don't even get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any of that. So being here, you're exclusive. You get more than what they get out there. So I hope that answered your question. Next question is, where does your bold energy come from? You making me think. Well, one thing that I will say, if you were to sit me in the room with my family, you probably would think that my family does not belong to me. I just aim to be different. I want to be different, but I want to be positive. My reputation is very, very important to me. So I move with that, if that makes sense. I do believe that there's nothing in this world that I can't do. So no matter how much a person tries to tell me, you can't do that, or you don't need to be doing that, I don't believe those things. I do what I want to do because I'm the only person that I have to answer to besides the higher power. So yeah, I look at my people, and my people don't match what it is that I have to offer. So that definitely does make a great bit of difference on who I am, because all my life I've always been told, like, you think you better than everybody and all of this. And I just knew that looking at what my family had, I just didn't want that. I wanted something different. Seeing the way that my mom, my dad, my aunts, and all of them moved and the results that they got from that, I don't want that. So the aim for me was to do something different to give me better results. And being bold, being myself, showing up how I want to show up, what's comfortable for me, is what literally has gotten me where I am today. So that's why I tell y'all all the time, be you. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody tell you how to be you better than you can. Being you is your comfort, your confidence, your self-esteem, how you feel when you look at yourself. Just being you, love on you, show up for you. And that's where my bold energy comes from, because I have a lot of people in my family that they don't. And that's just being honest. Real spill. So this next question says, what's your favorite clothing store? If I had to be quite honest, I don't think I have a favorite clothing store. But I will say, if I had to choose, choose, I would say Shein. And I would say Shein because Shein has a different level of creative clothing than other places do. Like, Fashion Nova is cool, but a lot of their stuff isn't creative. Yeah, I don't shop too many places, to be quite honest with y'all. So when y'all ask, like, where you get that from? I don't answer, because a lot of my stuff comes from the same place. And I just feel like if you allowed yourself to really pay attention to how frequently I get certain things from certain places, then you should kind of know where it comes from. But hey, I would say Shein for the most part. I hope that answers your question. The questions are questioning. I love it. I love it real bad. So the next question is, what has being married taught you, and what makes your marriage work? So, to be quite honest with you, marriage has honestly, first of all, before I got with my wife, I was a dog ass bitch. I did what the fuck I wanted to do, didn't care about nobody's feelings. But being married has taught me the purpose, the concept of commitment. Everybody wants to be in a relationship, but to me, honestly, marriage is where the commitment comes through. I feel like with marriage, you're obligated, whereas in a regular relationship, you have choices. Now, if you move like a wife, that's on you as a girlfriend. But me, I've never moved like a wife as a girlfriend. So everything that I do differently in my marriage, everything that I do now in my marriage is different than I've ever done with anybody else. So it's taught me the purpose of commitment, but it's also taught me that I have a real partner. Like, she didn't just marry me because it sounded good or because marriage is legal. She married me because she truly sees forever with me. And no matter how tough I am or how many mood swings I have, nothing in this world is enough for her to say, you know what, I can't do this with you no more. And I love that. Never something that I'll take advantage of, but I love the fact that I have a partner that loves me for who I am, and I didn't have to change to get her. So, I hope that answers your question. And then you said, what makes your marriage work? Understanding my partner, getting to know my partner, loving her in the way that she requires to be loved, not loving her the way that I require to be loved. Those things matter. A lot of people get in relationships and get so caught up in what they want from the relationship that they forget what their partner needs from the relationship. So for us, we do find a medium in our marriage and what it is that we need from each other, and we make sure that we provide it. So I hope that answers your question. So the next question is, what have you been eating to lose weight? Whatever I want. Honestly, I still eat whatever I want. I just eat in proportions, and I do intermittent fasting. For the most part, I don't eat after 8, but I try not to eat after 7. I make sure that I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's vital to my trainer. And I make sure that I consume a lot of water along with eating a lot of fruits. I do slack on the vegetable parts, but if I do eat greens, for the most part, it's salad, things like that. I don't eat as much sweets as I used to. I don't eat as much bread as I used to. I don't eat a lot of pasta. I don't eat a lot of fatty foods, if that makes sense. I've cut out a lot of fatty foods. Things that we just know for a fact are not healthy and we choose to eat anyway. Next question is, will you have more surgery? Now, I have had moments to where I feel like I want another BBL. I feel like I've had moments where I want to have more lipo. But to be quite honest with you, that is part of the reason that I actually work out. If I have to get back on the table, it will be because I've did the work, I've lost the weight, and my skin is loose and I'm getting a tummy tuck. I will actually get a mommy makeover because to me it just makes no sense to have a super flat tummy with saggy titties. So if I had to get back on the table, it would be 100%. I did what I needed to do for my health, not for surgery, for my health. And now that I've lost the weight and I'm healthier, I need to tuck this skin because it's extremely loose. Then I would get back on the table. But as of right now, I don't have any plans of getting back on the surgery table. No, I'm traumatized, to be quite honest with you. Only reason that I'm traumatized, and I didn't say this when the question about my experience, was because I found out months later that my doctor was not authorized to complete surgery at the time of doing my surgery. So I researched him and none of that came up at the time of me looking into him as my doctor. So I'm like very, very nervous. But other than that, I don't have any plans to get back on the table. The next question is, what are some of your proudest accomplishments of 2023? So first things first, having that collaboration with MGE Entertainment and Walmart's for the Breast Star collection, I feel like that was a phenomenal experience. Although I had some ups and downs, it came out on top, and I feel like that was very, very dope. Another one is my ability to have made it through the year. I've went through a whole lot with a whole lot of people that I love so dearly, but I was still able to come out on top, still being as bright as I am, still glowing as bright as I glow, but also allowing myself to get into the gym. That was a major accomplishment for me. My trainer had been on my top since March of 2023, and I didn't give in until September. So that being said, that is a major accomplishment for me. Now I have worked with a lot of different companies I never expected to work with before, but I will say there's so much more to come in 2024. So make sure that you stay tuned, because there's going to be better accomplishments than these. Next question is, what's something new? Nope. What's something from you want more from us? Okay, so listen and hear me out. I don't ever have a problem with y'all asking where I got stuff from, because either I'm gonna answer or I'm gonna ignore it. Those are the only two options. But I do want y'all to be inspired by what I do. Not more so wanting what I do. Just be inspired. Be inspired to know that you can do this shit too. Brittany don't have to do it. Hell, Aisha don't have to do it. Janae Naylor don't have to do it. You can do it. You can be a little bit inspired by us and do that shit. I want y'all to show up for yourselves. I want y'all to stop being so dependent upon the people that do the content creation, and stop sleeping on your damn self. Wake up in 2024. Know that if she can do it, girl, she can do it like that, bitch, I can do it better. I want you to have that type of mentality. I don't want you to have to fall behind somebody that you're inspired by. I want you to be inspired and apply that shit to your own fucking life. Okay? I hope that answers your question. And that was my friend that asked me that, but yeah. So the next question is, who is someone you would like to collab with? Now I can give you a whole lot of people. Aisha the Great, I would love to collaborate with her. Daisha the Jador, I would love to collaborate with her. Who else? Those are the two off the top of my head that I actually follow and I actually like what they do. Like, they are original. And they're not doing what they see other people do. I love stuff like that. I'm a very original being. I do what I like, not what I see other people doing. That's two off the top of my head. I do love me some Glamazante, honey. I will collaborate with her for sure. On a fashion tip, or even like on a business tip, like, or even a friend tip. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I want to collaborate with people that add value to me as much as I can add value to them. We don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? We know what we know as far as us, but there's so much more that we're always open to learn. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wouldn't mind collaborating with Lily. We were supposed to do like a girls trip or whatever. I mean, girl, my damn camera died. But yes, we were supposed to do a girls trip or whatever, but we never got back around to it. But yeah, I would like to collaborate with people that are of value. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not just hang out with anybody type of girl. So yeah, those are the ones. Aisha the Great, Daisha Jador, Daisha Jador, Glamazante, Lily, yours truly. And baby, I'm trying to get on Janae Naylor's level, baby, because I'm trying to be in the rooms. I want to go to New York Fashion Week. I'm going to Essence Festival next year. I mean, yeah, next year. So stay tuned. I'm doing a whole lot of. Your girl's getting out. She's doing some networking because I've been slacking. But anywho, I hope that answers your question. Okay, so the next question is, what is something new you all will see in 2024? So from me, your fashion best friend, I'm going to be dropping a brand. I'm going to be doing meet and greets. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of shit I should have did in 2023. I don't want to say too much because I don't really know who's watching, who's plotting, who's doing any of that, and I am a move in silence type of girl. But just to know, 2024 is full of abundance for me and for you. A lot of good things that are coming, and I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that's gonna rattle the fence. Okay, your girl's gonna be dropping her brand, a clothing brand, and I know y'all been waiting for that. So it's coming soon. Coming soon to a website. Stay tuned. Because I'm excited. Now, this next question is toxic. My friend, she toxic. Very toxic. Her question is, when will the boot sale be? Now, I think y'all done caught on to by now that I sell everything in my closet, but baby, I'm not selling no boots. I am a true boot girl. Every boot that I have is creative. Every boot that I have, a lot of people have looked over. That being said, I love what I have. And I don't got too much to offer. Not my boots. I'll tell you where I got them from, though. I shop at Jazz Stylish. I shop at Fashion Nova. I get boots off of Shein. I get boots from Public Desire. I get boots from Ego. I get boots everywhere. You just gotta open your eyes and start looking. But as far as selling, man, I can't sell them to y'all. I'm sorry. I just can't. I love my boots. I love my boots real bad. It's almost sad how much I love my boots. But hey, I know that answered your question. Toxic. So this next question is, how can I minimize my closet items but maximize my unique style? So what I'd say for that is minimizing your closet items is focusing less on the things that are easier to put together. And what I mean by that, you can take some black pants, put it with a graphic t-shirt, add it with a jacket, put it on some boots. That's like so basic. But if you want to maximize your unique style, do things that are out of your comfort zone. That is something that I tell a lot of people. When you do things that are outside of your comfort zone, when you force yourself to be uncomfortable, you get greater results because you're not working in comfort. So what I mean by that is, just say that you have this graphic shirt, right? But you got this small color. So let's say that the shirt is orange, yellow, green, got a little bit of blue, and a tinge of purple. Me personally, I'm going to pull that purple out because that purple, I'm big on statements. That purple is what nobody can see. So when I bring that purple out and I add other things into my outfit that are purple, it's going to help that purple in my shirt be noticed. That's kind of a tactic that I use when I get dressed. I don't really dress according to matchy. I dress according to what's not seen the most. So as far as a unique style, I just say allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Understand that everything that you put on is not going to give your greatest result because you're moving out of your comfort zone. When you do what's comfortable, you're always going to get the same look. Nothing's going to be unique about that because it's typical. You got to do stuff that people are not going to expect. As an example, when I did that look where I had the black turtleneck and then I had the tan cropped like blazer vest on top of it with the skirt, and then I put on the blue, gray, white, and black army fatigue boots, people was like, I just knew you was gonna accessorize the blue out your purse. No, you gotta do what people are not gonna think about, right? That's what makes style unique, because you leave the mind wondering. People can't guess what your next move is gonna be when you're being unique because you're not doing the typical. So I hope that answers your question. Last question is more so for fashion advice, but I'm open to it. I got you. So the question asks, would a denim corset top go with black mesh pants? Yes. But being that you have denim, that's like wearing some jeans with a top. I mean, with a black top, okay? Add some razzle dazzle to it. Add a pop of color, a little something loud, something that gives a statement. Because yeah, we see you got on a denim corset. Yeah, we see that you got on these mesh pants. But what's unique about your outfit? What is eye-catching about your outfit? So I recommend a nice shoe or a nice jacket, even a statement bag. Like, add a statement to bring your look together, because to be quite honest and the most transparent with you as I can be, denim and black is so typical, so basic. So in order for it to be a more elevated look, you have to add something that's going to set it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go with a black shoe. Don't put on a leather jacket. We don't want to see that. Give me something that the people can expect. And when you put it on, make sure you send me a picture, because I want to see how you allow your own fashion inspo or direction make this a look. Okay? Not an outfit, a look. The people like, yeah, bitch, you did that. You put that shit on. That's the type of shit I want to see. So I need you to figure out a good old shoe. And I need you to figure out a outerwear type of vibe. Add a fucking hat. Girl, I got on the silkiest, cutest little two-piece set. And a bitch wouldn't have thought nothing about putting a Bass Pro Shop hat on. You gotta do what the people ain't gonna think of. Fashion Till 101. Do what is not expected. Don't be typical. And I hope that answered your question. Say y'all did y'all's big one with this Q&A. I absolutely loved it, and I damn sure enjoyed it. I will be asking for more Q&As for the year 2024, and I look forward to all the questions that y'all have and being able to answer your questions suitable for the question that you're asking. I enjoyed this a whole freaking lot. And I will say that this is not the first time that y'all gonna see this outfit. So make sure that you tune in. Because although I'm done with this Q&A, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you turn that bell on so you're notified each and every time that your girl loves a vlog. And most importantly, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about your fashion best friend. And make sure that you tune in. Bye.
Told them bitches meet me at the top, think they got lost.